I came to New Beginnings when I was 19 years old with an unplanned pregnancy, and it was a really hard time in my life.
When a woman finds that she's single and pregnant, she faces an abortion decision. Christian Life Resources began with having pregnancy counseling centers, and we had a very persistent problem. We talked to a woman about an abortion, about not having an abortion, about God's will for her life, but then she always had to go back to the same environment. We wanted to create an environment that was different for her, some place where she can really get a new beginning.
New Beginnings is an awesome place. For me, I needed some healing in my life. New Beginnings had a structure, had a solid foundation where I could adhere to that and then progress.
New Beginnings focuses on spiritual growth, individual growth, and family growth. We've got a program designed to help them work through those items so that when they leave the program, they're leaving on a much better foot than when they came into the program, learning about God, learning about life skills, learning about social skills, and the things that they're going to need to succeed once they're out in the real world again.
We surround them with a message of love. We surround them with resources so that they can actually take a step back, and for up to a year or even longer, they can turn their life around, get a new beginning, a new start. And with that new start, make a dramatic difference in their lives and the lives of their children.
There were people out there who were willing to be an extension of God's love, to say that, you know, hey, your baby is not a mistake. God loves you and your baby. God has a purpose for your life. Just feeling that love in place of hopelessness made all the difference.
There's really nothing more fulfilling than to see that you're making a change in somebody's life, that you're actually giving them some hope and encouragement and support, somebody that probably has never had that in their life. It's always so heartwarming just to see them laugh, to see them smile, because it means they're genuinely happy. They're enjoying life. They're thriving versus just surviving, going from one crisis scenario to the next.
One of the unique components of New Beginnings is that we actually target the generationally poor. They're the ones who need us the most.
Here at New Beginnings, one of the really big benefits is everything is provided for us. You know, I came here with absolutely nothing. I didn't know how I was going to provide for Darian. I didn't know how I was going to, you know, I didn't even have a bed. You know, and we have fully furnished apartments, you know, with baby stuff. He's totally provided for, and anything that we need for the babies or for ourselves, you know, they just do it out of love and out of kindness and compassion.
It requires a lot of patience. You take them where they're at and you grow carefully and with a lot of patience. That's why it's a one-year program initially, and for a handful they go on to phase 2, which is up to an additional year. And in that time we watch them grow and we nurture them.
I'm just very grateful for this opportunity because it's definitely a hand up and not a handout. And I know without this program being here, we would probably still be homeless on the streets. He probably wouldn't have survived. You know, this is an opportunity of a lifetime, and I'm very, very grateful for that.
In addition to helping people with their spiritual life, we're also making our community a better place. We're taking some of these girls that really have nowhere to go and we're giving them a start.
While I was at New Beginnings, I was encouraged to make a decision to make my life better for my daughter and myself. And so while I was here, I went to school and held a full-time job, which gave me some of the skill sets that allowed me to make a better life for myself and my daughter.
So I am successfully moved into my own home, financially stable, and successfully driving.
I am now 30 years old. This is my daughter, Sarah. She is 11, and she is definitely the joy of my life. She is very compassionate, helpful, loving.
This has been a turning point for them, and we need to replicate this program around the United States.
Where we need them most is primarily where the resources are very low. We need to go out and reach the masses like Jesus did.
There are many charitable things for us to support, and if you're like me, you want something that works. something that's effective. In 20 years, New Beginnings has proven to be very effective. Through it, you touch lives, you make a difference, you introduce people to Jesus Christ, and by introducing them to Christ, you watch them grow and you see the difference that occurs in their life.